Resilience Lesson 2 is Lesson 48 in the book. Big topic, growth mindset. Start with our opening question, talk about the difference between growth mindset and fixed mindset, and then do some growth mindset practice. Opening question. What percentage of success is due to talent? What percentage is due to effort? You can get numbers from students. They can also show you in a scale of high, low. And then if you want to have a discussion about that, it's a great, great, great topic. Okay. Growth mindset versus fixed mindset. Say, our ideas about learning can change the way we learn and deal with difficulty. Your beliefs influence what you do. Psychologist Karen Dweck coined the term growth mindset to help people think in a new way about the possibilities for learning new skills, developing their intelligence, and handling struggle. You may start that way, or you just show the just show the video. The video does a much better job of explaining growth mindset versus fixed mindset. There are a lot of different videos, by the way. They're all great. Ask when you are learning, do you use a growth mindset or a fixed mindset? And usually students will say it's a range. Ask the class to change these fixed mindset statements into growth mindset statements. I'm terrible at science. I hope nobody noticed my mistake. This is too difficult. I don't know how to do this. I'm out of here. Other people must do this naturally. I am perfect. I hate challenges. I either know it or I don't. He's smarter. I'm never going to be that smart. It's good enough. Okay, so in all of these, I would do this as a class and not in groups, because this is a new skill set, and you want everybody to have a shared understanding of what it means to think in terms of growth mindset. In general, it takes a long time to really adapt to growth mindset, so it's not going to happen automatically. Then you actually bring students to practice it, and there are a lot of different ways you can do it. I like the bean bag toss games with something very low stakes and fun. And I say, using the growth mindset, we are going to practice throwing bean bags underhanded. Ask if you are not successful, use a growth mindset, and how can you approach the challenge. So I usually, with beanbags, you can do, what's that game? Cornhole, you can do that. Anything, you can throw darts with felt. But with the beanbag, I usually try to have them throw it and toss it into a hole of some sort. You can buy very cheap lawn, I forget what they're called, but anything and any carnival game will work for this. But the key that I always say is underhanded. Students are going to want to throw it overhanded, but make sure it's safe because it's in the classroom. And then ask, if you are successful, can you use a growth mindset to continue to challenge yourself? Remember, growth mindset isn't just going over mistakes, but also if you're successful, how can you be better? The growth mindset talks about students who, when some things are easy, how we can still push them. And then if you're not successful, what can you learn from that? Right? So divide the class into 6 groups, set up the beanbag toss for each group, and ask students to take turns tossing the beanbags. I like this because the other students in groups will then encourage students what to think, have them talk to each other, what's going on in your mind, and then afterwards you can talk about, okay, did you use a growth mindset? And what impact did having a growth mindset have on you achieving wherever you are? And again, some people will be fantastic. They have a lot of experience tossing things underhanded. Some don't. Doesn't matter where you are. We're all just trying to improve. Then your homework is to notice when you are thinking with a growth mindset with anything that you do, or a fixed mindset. And if possible, you could say, and what can you do when you are thinking in terms of a fixed mindset? How did you change it to a growth mindset? Track that. And again, this is an introductory lesson. This is something that will take a long time to integrate into their lives.